Yo, what's up, everybody? Back with another MVP tier list. Yeah, we're back. We have finally reached the Cell Saga. Well, not the Cell Saga. We finally finished the Cell Saga. And now we're on the Boo arc. We did not watch my last video, Diamond. I did say that I will be taking a break from Dragon Ball. I got a little bit of fatigue. I was watching, oh my goodness. I watched from Dragon Ball all the way to Z. I'm all the way to the Boo Saga, but I was also watching the movies. So I got a little fatigued. I said, okay, once I end the Cell Saga, I'm gonna take about a week or two break because I'm playing Dark Souls and I am back interested in Berserk, the greatest fucking manga of all time. No debate, in the conversation. So I'm gonna watch that anime again, the 97. Then I'm gonna read the entire manga again. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream. I'm debating if I want to read from one all the way to the end because there's new chapters that I did not read. There's 4 new chapters that I did not read. But yes, I'll be taking a break from the Boo Saga. I will start that in 2 weeks. The final arc of Dragon Ball, I will start that in 2 weeks. Then I will go into Super, where I will do the tier list on that. Then the tier list on the movies, and the tier list on GT. And then ultimately, when Diamond ends, I will do the tier list on Diamond. Hopefully, Diamond ends before I end the Boo Saga. That's what I'm hoping for, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we're here in the Cell Saga. The Cell Saga is a very different animal from the last two, in my personal opinion. And I think in most of the consensus, except if you're on Twitter, most people think this is the best Dragon Ball arc. In my opinion, it is. Even though I don't think Cell himself was a particularly, great villain, it was things around him and his charisma, and also the events in the arc that made it so special. It made it so special. It made it different, and it made it iconic, and it made it influential for other series. To where it was different that an MC did not even beat Cell, but it's going to be a lot different because you're probably not going to expect who my MVP is. And, typically it'll be, it will be the person that would defeat Cell. The problem with that is, Cell could have been beaten on 3 different occasions. 4 if you want to get technical. And the androids and Cell could have been beaten multiple times. It just, certain niggas were fucking up very badly to where things went very left, where things didn't need to go very left. They could have been won. And we're going to talk about that, and there's 2 niggas in particular, and you know what I'm going to talk about, but we're going to get to it. Okay, so we're starting off. Android 18. Android 18, I'm counting that with the Z Fighters, not the villains, because this is a different... Wait, are there multiple... If there's multiple, nope, there's not. Okay, so I'm gonna just count Android 18 and 17 from the original timeline. And 18, she was, I'm gonna give her, no, she was useless. She was, for the overall arc, defeating Cell. What I'm gonna go give you the rundown of everything that happened with 18. 18, I would give her credit for beating Vegeta, but Vegeta is not the fucking villain. First of all, Vegeta was supposed to be Android 18 because Android 18 was supposed to terrorize the future. But these are different androids, and we know there are good versions of androids, even though they're more powerful than the androids in Trunks' timeline. But I'm strictly talking about her contributions in defeating Cell Juniors, whatever. She was not integral in that, and she was one of the reasons that Cell got into his final form. To be fair, not her fault. It's not her fault. It is not her fault at all. It was another nigga's fault. But she didn't contribute to anything. She actually gave the villain the power up. 17. useless, but he's behind 18 because 17. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say he probably wouldn't have got caught by Cell. He got caught by Cell. It was his fault. Period. It was definitely his fault because 16 was trying to get him to run away. He kept trying to. Piccolo and 16 kept trying to get him to go away. He wanted to stay. He ended up getting played by Cell, and Cell absorbed him. Okay, let's give it Jiro and 20 or 19, I think. Which one is Jiro 19 or 20? No, Jiro is 20. That's 19. Okay, Android 16. He did a lot. First of all, gets an automatic S because he was the catalyst of Gohan reaching his Super Saiyan 2 form. Also, he did stall Cell. He did stall Cell from getting 18 for the longest. He did try for the longest. You can be like, well, that didn't accumulate to anything, and he did also protect 17. But you can also be like, well, that didn't accumulate to nothing because Cell took 17 and 18 anyways. But I have to give him the benefit of the doubt because he did try. And once again, if it wasn't for a certain individual, well, no, I'm not going to say that it's that individual's fault again. Cell caught them. Oh, wait, it was a certain individual, just a different certain individual that made Cell get, 18. So, yes, he gets one off the string because him getting killed by Cell was the catalyst. If he wasn't the only catalyst, I would say that. It was everybody else getting beat by the Cell Juniors and also 16 getting killed by Cell was the catalyst to make Gohan go Super Saiyan 2 and ultimately conquering Cell. So, yes, he gets a S off that. Not counting this Vegeta. Not right now. I'm going to count the Super Saiyan Vegeta when we get there. And that's base one. Who we up? 10! Oh my god. The next motherfucker. Nah, I'm not laughing at 10. 10, I'm going to give a C. I'm gonna give a C because he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing in the arc. He didn't do nothing out of the arc. He did one thing, but it was an important one thing. It was very important. And like I said, you could also be like, well, this didn't matter anyway because Cell still got him. But Tien, if Tien did not show up and kept doing the tri-beams on Cell, Cell would have gotten 18 a lot faster. And it would have been very difficult. It would have been very difficult to beat him. Also, I want to give Cell the benefit of the doubt, or give the story of the benefit of the doubt, and not say that if Cell would have went to his perfect form, he would have just destroyed the planet. No, I don't think that, because I think whether or not Tien did this and he absorbed 18, I think the same impact would have happened. Cell wouldn't have destroyed the planet. His goal was to terrify the whole planet, but also he wanted to test his perfect form first against Goku. That's why when he could have easily killed Trunks, he didn't. He did not kill Trunks because he wanted Trunks and the other Z fighters to go get stronger to come back so he could fight in the Cell game. So this would have no. If Tien did not show up, it still wouldn't have no impact. I think the same outcome would have happened to where Gohan would have still been fighting Cell. But I do have to give him some credit because he did stall for the longest of time, but it's not his fault. This motherfucker, oh my god. Oh man. Krillin was the most down bad nigga in this entire arc. I'm sorry. Even the more downbound than the nigga next to him. Alright, let's start off with Krillin. Krillin. He starts off the arc when when he tries to find Jiro's cave. Jiro straight bitches him. Straight bitches him behind his back. Then, oh my god, this is crazy. Then Krillin, I gotta give him credit. Krillin did find the cave first. But the shit that happened after that was fucking stupid. He did find Jiro's research lab. Bruh, Krillin found, he sees Jiro going into the research lab. He don't even attempt to stop this nigga. Don't even attempt him because he got bitched previously. Doesn't even attempt to do anything. He let Jiro go in there and activate 17 and 18. Piccolo was even like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? He said he didn't even try. I wouldn't have been so hard on it if he at least tried to stop Jiro. He sat there, stared him dead in the face, and let him go in the lab and activate 17 and 18. No. Off that, you get an E. And then you get an F for the most iconic fumble in fucking history of anime. This motherfucking pussy whipped, oh my god, this pussy whipped little ball motherfucker. Oh. Bruh. So, Krillin. It's getting on my nerves. When I saw this, it got on my nerves. It gave me a headache. Krillin had the opportunity for Cell to be defeated. A key opportunity to help Cell get defeated. And it would have, he would have undoubtedly been defeated. Krillin. Bulma goes through all this work to create a device that I don't even think it destroys it. Like, shuts 17 and 18 down. Then you will have to destroy it. But Krillin will still have to destroy it, but still, who gives a fuck? You can bring them back. Wait, no, I'm capping. No, I'm capping. I'm capping. I was about to say he could have brought them back with the Dragon Balls. But no. Because Piccolo had already fused with Kami, and Dende wasn't there yet. Even though Dende was going to be Guardian anyway. Regardless of what Krillin did. But I think in the moment Krillin thought, well, man, I can't bring them back with the Dragon Balls. But still, who gives a fuck? He was sipping over 18 because she kissed him on the cheek and said, bye-bye. That's all it took. He was about to let the solar system and the Earth get destroyed because his long-term goal ever since the start of Dragon Ball was to have a wife. He wanted cyborg pussy so bad, he was going to let Cell destroy the planet. No. The biggest fuck up ever. Biggest fuck up in Dragon Ball. Biggest fuck up in Dragon Ball. Then, so some people probably like, well, you gotta understand he loves her. Even she was like, man, what? Why would you do that? This was the only reason. She's like, why did you do that? You should have let me die. Then he goes to the future. He goes on and be like, well, I made a mistake. I should have did it. And then after that, he simps even more. He simps even more through the end. We're thinking like, what are you doing? And please tell me what is the impact of Krillin and 18 having a child has any importance to do with the plot of Dragon Ball? Why was it so important for him to save her for the plot of Dragon Ball? It led to nothing. Unless you want to bring up the Tournament of Power where they barely did anything. That shit never mattered in Dragon Ball. It was just a clear fuck up. No, Krillin gets an F. I would have put him in useless, but he did find Jiro's lab. I'm going to give him that. Yamcha is fucking useless. Bottom. He did absolutely nothing. He did absolutely nothing, and he was there for a long time. A long time. He got bitched by Jiro as well. Then after he got bitched by Jiro, he ran. he ran. He ran and said, man, they're too powerful for me. I can't do nothing. I'm useless in the battlefield. This is his own words. All he does, the entire arc was bring Goku back to Chi-Chi's house so he can get the medicine. I am not giving him fucking credit for that. You want to know why? Because it was mad niggas there that could have did that. And he said he only did it because he didn't want to be fucking useless. Mad niggas could have took Goku to Chi-Chi. It did not have to be him. I'm not giving him credit for that. He just was doing that shit just to do it. Just so Toriyama to give this nigga something to do. And all you niggas would be like, well, he shooted the key blast at Cell so Gohan can get the finishing filler. It was filler, bro. In the manga, none of them niggas help. Only person that shot a key blast to help Gohan in the beam clash was Vegeta. Yamcha did absolutely nothing. He was trash. Period. No debate. Trunks. Which Trunks is it? Put this Trunks. Trunks to get an automatic X. He gets an automatic S, ultra strength. I will say, he would have been an MVP if there was only one thing. And I don't even think this is a necessarily bad thing, but I have to knock down a notch. And also, I thought somebody was way more useful than Trunks in this arc. And I don't think y'all gonna expect it to be. But we gotta run down all the shit Trunks did. Trunks was legendary in this arc. He was legendary in this arc. Trunks, off the strength. He comes to the future. I mean, I say comes to the future. He goes back in time to inform the Z Fighters about the androids. Plus, number one. He gives Goku the medicine so he doesn't die in the future, which he does in the future, which ultimately has the androids, fuck up the whole future. Another plus. He figures out he doesn't figure out. He doesn't figure out, but he does kill Cell in the regular timeline, the baby one. He does that. Gotta give him credit for that. Gotta give him credit for that. He goes to his timeline. He also kills 17 and 18, and also kills Cell, baiting him to where Cell would kill him, go to the past, and then the whole thing start all over again. It's still unclear how in the timeline before, how did Trunks beat 17 and 18? Maybe when the first timeline branched, Gohan. Wait, but that makes no sense because Trunks would have knew who Cell was if it branched the same, but in the future Trunks still was able to kill. But Cell was still able to kill Trunks. So maybe Trunks got like multiple Zenkai boosts throughout his time to where he was able to be 17 and 18. Then Cell was able to snake him and then go back to the past. That's a whole different can of worms. But he gets that off the strength. He was crucial in the timeline changing. The one thing is, yes, it was his fault that Cell did come to the past. It was his fault. Because he was off guard and he did get killed. But I'm not too harsh on that because still with Cell being instead of 17 and 18, the timeline was still better. Trunks' timeline is still a worse timeline. Cell came, and then after Cell was defeated, the future was changed, and the future is way peaceful. You see how peaceful it is. You got Gohan riding the Nimbus, and then Goten and all these people are born, Marin and all these people. His effect and Cell's effect of coming and being prepared to even defeat them, Trunks was the reason why they was able to prepare for this. Which he gets huge props. Okay, Piccolo. I gotta give him a name, man. Piccolo's crazy. Piccolo, he was bullshitting with Jiro. He was bullshitting with Jiro. Jiro did try to play him, but then Piccolo whooped his ass. Then he ran away. Then that's when Krillin did the fuck shit he did, and then the 17 and 18 got released. Then Piccolo fused with Kami. And then this was the most important thing Piccolo had did. Piccolo was able to bait Cell into giving every single piece of information about Cell and how he was created and his goal. Which Piccolo was able to inform to everybody else. That was huge. That was huge. Now, I might have to give Piccolo F for that. Because that was huge. He was the first person to witness Cell, and he baited Cell into just stating every single thing that happened. He revealed how he got to reveal that Cell killed Trunks, came back to the past. How the laboratory there's a underneath to the laboratory of Jiro's scientific lab. How Cell is being created right now, and in the future he's going to do the same thing. How Cell has Piccolo, Vegeta, King Cold, Frieza, and Goku. And Goku Cell later on is Redcon to, well, not Redcon, but they add that Tien was part of it too, and Piccolo. He has all their cells. This is all from Piccolo. Piccolo got key information. He gets an S for that. Chaozu, useless. He did absolutely nothing. Chaozu did absolutely nothing. He did a shit. He did nothing. He was just at Kami House's ass. He was at Kami House's ass. Vegeta, oh man, my boy. My boy Vegeta, man. Oh man. Oh, Vegeta. Vegeta. Also, forgot to mention, didn't forget, but I forgot to mention, Vegeta did, unintentionally, I might say, save Goku, and he did kill 19 in the beginning, which was very important. So, instead of an F, I'm going to move him to an E. This is going to already be, I'm already done with I already finished the video of the tier list already, but just know that Vegeta is not actually is an F, he's an E. Okay? Just forgot to mention, continue. I think Krillin fuck-ups was like way worse, but Vegeta had way more fuck-ups than Krillin did. Vegeta, first off, Vegeta. Vegeta was really willing to have 17 and 18 get released. He was trying his hardest for them to get released, for him to fight them. Even now, for the sake of the world, because of his pride, he wanted them to be released, and Trunks was like, what the fuck are you doing? No, we don't need to do that. Our goal is to take them out so the future can be saved. Vegeta was like, no. And then after Krillin did his fuck up and 18 gets out and he does the bullshit shit, you know what happens? Vegeta gets his ass kicked and gets his arm broke by 18. That's fuck up number one. Fuck up number two. Fuck up number two. The most important fuck up of them all. The most important fuck up of them all. Vegeta was fighting his own son, so Cell can find 18, so Cell can reach his perfect form and humble his ass. He was dead ass ready to fight and do anything to make Cell reach his perfect form so he can fight him. which is nuts. And I'm not gonna say it was completely Vegeta's fault on this one, because I used to think it was his fault. It's still a huge fuck up, but it's not as bad as I used to think it was, because Cell, well, not Cell, but Trunks was able to overpower, Vegeta and send him off. Then, when it was just Trunks could have easily, like I said, wait, hold on. I didn't even get to say it, bro. Piccolo, Trunks, and Vegeta could have beat Cell. They could have beaten Cell. Piccolo, starting off with Piccolo, this is not Piccolo's fault though. Piccolo got hit with, the solar flare, but Cell was ducking smoke from Piccolo in his first form the whole time. He was straight booking it every time he see Piccolo, because Piccolo was nuts. Piccolo could have defeated Cell in his first form. Then Vegeta could have beaten Cell and ended this bullshit. But he wanted Cell to get to his perfect form, which that was a fuck up. That's why I said a lot of these things could have been avoided. Cell could have been defeated. He is a character, unlike Frieza, where Frieza in the Frieza saga, there was nobody that could have beaten Frieza, unless Goku would have went Super Saiyan. No, in the Cell saga, mad niggas could have beat Cell. At multiple points, mad niggas could have beat Cell. Then Trunks could have beat Cell when he was getting buffed and shit. He could have beat his second form Cell. But it was too late because the damage was already done. Vegeta was fighting Trunks. Trunks was trying to save 18. I don't necessarily know about save, because they did fuck up his timeline and he's still upset about that. But he did try to stop his perfect form from happening. But then he got solar flared and was able to, absorb 18. But these niggas could have been beating him. And then, and then after he gets humbled and beat, he thinks like, man, Vegeta's all confident. He's like, man, this nigga key didn't even go up at all. Whole time Cell was hiding his key to keep it at the same level as Vegeta, and was drastically putting it up and up to where Vegeta was like, what is going on? You can say Vegeta did cut off Cell's right half with the Final Flash, but that, I think Cell was just trolling, because right after he said just kidding and then regained his shit back with Piccolo Cell. And then after, man, you almost get the whole solar system destroyed. Third fuck up, or the fourth fuck up, Hero. The fourth fuck up. The fourth fuck up with Vegeta. And I don't blame him for this one. Cell kills Trunks. But that's another person's fault. Cell kills Trunks. Then Vegeta enrages and tries to, attack Cell. Does absolutely nothing. Cell bitches him, kicks him, breaks his arm, leave him in the heat. Then Gohan has to save this nigga, and he breaks, and he's the reason Gohan breaks his arm. Oh, it was skeptical, like, how was Gohan going to beat this nigga now? Because Vegeta was just in the fucking way. He was in the way. Big Dog was in the way. Nigga, move. Nigga, just move, bro. So now Gohan has an obstacle to hurdle because of Vegeta. Vegeta gets an F. I'm putting him ahead of Krillin, though, because his character moments was phenomenal. Krillin, oh yeah, fucking Krillin. Nah, Krillin's at the bottom. Because then he tries to blame the fucking Cell perfect form only on Vegeta, like it wasn't his fault as well. Like, nigga, shut up. He goes, well, your pride is the reason why, Cell got to his perfect form. Like, nigga, shut up. You could have destroyed 18 easily. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god. Oh man. Oh yeah. I didn't even start on Goku. I forgot we supposed to start on Goku every time. We're supposed to start on Goku every time. I forgot Apologies. Goku. Let's go with Goku. To be honest, Goku didn't do very much. He was sidelined most of the arc. But the things he did do was epic, and it was important. It was super important. So, the whole rundown of Goku's arc in the Cell Saga was, you know, he was fighting Android 19, but then he couldn't defeat him because his sickness was happening right as he was fighting 19. So, a chunk of that arc, of the Android arc, he was Goku sleep. Goku sleep and was healing from his, you know, sickness. So he wasn't even at that part. Then the second chunk, he was not in the part because he was in the hyperbolic time chamber training Gohan. Him and Gohan was training. So most of the arc, Goku was gone. He did save Tien and Piccolo though. Gotta give him credit for that. I'm gonna start him off at a C and add him to a B for saving Tien and Piccolo. Saving Piccolo was important for future stuff. Gotta give him credit. He trained like crazy to where he was even, his base Super Saiyan form was even stronger than Trunks's and Vegeta's super forms. Super Vegeta and Super Trunks form, and even the buff one. But he realized that the buff form was not, you know, liable because it's super fucking slow. And it drains ki like crazy. So he worked on his base Super Saiyan form and tried to reach the level of Super Saiyan 2, but he just couldn't. He just could not do it. But he was still immensely fucking powerful enough to even fight Cell 101. Oh yeah, and you motherfuckers, the myth niggas that still think in 2024 that Goku was stronger than Cell the whole time, please shut the fuck up. This is stated multiple times by multiple people, by Goku himself, multiple fucking times. He was not stronger than Cell in his perfect form. He was not. I give you multiple examples. Example one. He talks to everybody and said, well, man, after he comes out the time chamber, he says, well, man, I still think I can't beat Cell. And Trunks is like, why are you being so optimistic? And like, you gotta be joking with us, right? And he's like, no, I'm dead ass. I'm not stronger than Cell. I don't think I'm stronger than Cell. Then he went down to talk to Karin, and then he powers up in front of Karin, and then he says, like, how did my ki match up with Cell's? And Karin says, nigga, you're still not a match for Cell. Then Vegeta says that when he's looked at the fight with Vegeta and Goku and Cell, he's like, well, bruh, Kakarai's, he is frustrated that he's stronger than me, but Cell is a step or two ahead of him. Still, another piece of evidence. Goku quits, and obviously says, Cell is not strong. I am not stronger than Cell. He says, I am not stronger than Cell. He says this blatantly. And Cell says, I'm about to show you level by level, little by little. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go all the way up and see why you are not on my level. Cell was impressed by Goku. I'll give you that. Goku was not stronger than Cell. Period. The myth with the whole Goku was stronger than Cell shit, the whole Master Roshi has been the strongest nigga in the universe this whole time, but he's just hiding his powers. You niggas need to stop that shit. Please. You niggas need to stop the myth shit. I've been hearing this myth shit with the characters since I was a child. And watching it in a sub version, it stated multiple times, Goku is not stronger than Cell. He is not stronger than Cell. He could not beat Cell. And Goku himself and King Kai himself states that Gohan was stronger than Goku. Multiple times. When Gohan briefly went Super Saiyan 2 in the time chamber, he said he was stronger than him. And he then said his ki was stronger than him, and they were impressed by his ki. Goku, Give him that. He gets a B. Well, he gets an A for, you know, he gets an A for actually training Gohan and trying to get him to reach his full potential. But he getting the B because you already know. It said 2B. You can't do that, Goku. You can't do that, Goku. I understand you have faith in your son, but you can't do that. And Piccolo even has to tell him, like, no, you're just being selfish. You want your son to get killed, you're just being selfish. And then Goku regrets giving Cell Senzu. So no. But then he gets back to an A because he did save a planet from Cell destruction. So Goku gets an A. He gets an A. A respectful A. Okay, who's next? Oh, Bulma! Bulma's the MVP. Here. She's the MVP. There's no debating this. There's no debating this. Well, nah, it is debate, but there is debate, but I'm gonna give my reason why. Without Bulma, none of this shit is happening. None of this shit is happening. Things is going to turn left quick. And she was pivotal into a lot of things in this arc. This is the most pivotal Bulma has ever been in an arc that I see. Besides when she created the Dragon Raid arc. So I listed Trunks's, I'm gonna list Bulma's. Bulma created the time machine that had Trunks go back to the past. Bulma got the medicine to where Goku could survive in the past. Bulma was the person who revealed who Dr. Gero was. When everybody thought that Dr. Gero was just Android 20, she was the one that revealed that Android 20 was actually Dr. Gero. Bulma was the one who knew where Dr. Gero's laboratory was. Bulma was the one to get the call that said there is a duplicate time machine. There is a duplicate time machine in our past with a hole in it and it's rusty, revealing that there's 2 time machines. She was the one to reveal that whoever was in this time machine was not human, being the catalyst to where Cell was actually revealed. She was the one, even though I can't give this credit because Krillin fucked it up, she was the one who created, well, she didn't create, but she was able to reconfigure a machine to where they can stop 17 and 18. They can disable 17 and 18. And the last one, she created Trunks and sent Trunks to the past. She's the MVP, period. She's the MVP. She's the MVP. I'm sorry. There's one thing that you guys can say that could be a fuck up. Mama dispel this immediately. The thing that, about Bulma removing the bomb from 16. First of all, we don't know if 16 with the bomb was actually going to be able to kill Cell anyway. Let's cut that out. Second of all, it was not Bulma who did that. It was her father who gave the idea and was the one who actually took the bomb out. It had nothing to do with Bulma. Yes, they did conversate with each other, but it was Dr. Breeze who mentioned we need to remove this, and he was the one to remove it. So, Bulma is the real one that didn't have any fuck-ups for real in this arc. She was the MVP. And I'm counting both the future one and the past one as one. Okay. Far useless. Completely fucking useless. I don't know what the fuck he did this arc. I could add future Gohan. I'll give Gohan a D because he did motivate. He did motivate fucking Trunks. Useless. Didn't do anything. He was fucking you. No, I'm gonna give him an F because he did bring sensu beans. That ain't worth it. Nah, he's useless. That shit ain't worth it. that Sensu Bean's not worth it. Yajirobe was useless this arc. Chi-Chi was useless this arc. Popo was useless this arc. Popo was useless this arc. Satan, I'm gonna give an F. I'm gonna give an F because he wasn't useful at all. And I was damn near going to give him useless, but he did throw 16's head to Gohan to where Gohan was able to transform because of him stepping on, Cell stepping on his head. But, nigga, anybody could have did that. There was mad niggas right there. Satan wasn't the only person that could have threw that head. So I'm not giving him that much credit. Satan didn't do shit. Gohan. This is the most controversial one. I already know. And this is the last one, I think. This is the last one. This is the most controversial one. So, I'm going to give Gohan an S. Top of S. Off of the strength. And off of the credit that he did defeat Cell. Okay? But now I'm about to break down the fuck-ups of Gohan. First of all, yes, he did beat Cell. Congratulations. But you're not MVP because, like I said earlier, Cell could have been beaten multiple times. He could have been beaten by Piccolo. He could have been beaten by Trunks. He could have been beaten by Vegeta. And if you want to stretch it, he could have even been beaten by 16. And if Goku would have got out on time, he would have got beaten by Goku. So, I can't give him MVP because Cell could have been beaten at any moment. It's not like Frieza where Goku was the only person that could have defeated Frieza at that point. Now I gotta give Gohan an A. Top A. Why? Because he went to go spout on the bullshit in front of Cell about, well, man, I know why Father picked me because I can get angry. And when I'm angry, I can get to a whole nother level. And he knows this, and I'm super strong, and I'm really him. Cell like, nigga, do it. Cell like, nigga, do it. And then that motivates Cell to, make it a Cell Juniors and going to fight, the Z Fighters and attempt to kill the Z Fighters because Gohan went to spout his mouth about how he was going to be angry and how he could have unlocked his potential when he's angry. And how powerful he could get when he's angry. So he baited Cell into doing that shit. Cell's like, fuck that shit, and now he's getting the Cell Juniors. Cell Juniors are fucking up everybody, and they're about to get ready to kill all these niggas because of Gohan. Now his biggest fuck up, which I'll put him at a B, period. And you can disagree with me, I don't give a fuck. But his biggest fuck up was he did not kill Cell like everybody else. And this is a trait of Gohan that sticks with him for the entire series. Oh, I can't wait to talk about Gohan in the B Saga. Oh my goodness, man. Oh man. Gohan had the perfect opportunity to kill Cell. The perfect opportunity. It was a window of a lifetime. He could have killed Cell. He could have easily killed Cell. But then he gets all confident and arrogant and he'll start boasting. Be like, man, well, I'm gonna make him torture for everything he did. I'm not gonna kill him yet. I'm gonna just make him torture for the people that he killed. Yeah. And a direct result of that is Cell is about to destroy the planet. He's about to destroy the planet. Goku steps in there, saves him, sends him to King Kai's world. Boom. Gohan is the reason Goku, King Kai, Bubbles, and other motherfuckers die. Then Cell, as a result of that, gets a Zenkai boost, come back while he learns instant transmission and kills Trunks as a result of Gohan's fuck up. And he acknowledges this is his fuck up. But I'm not gonna lie, a B is a little too harsh. I gotta give a bottom of A though. A B is a little too harsh because that some of that shit was him killing Cell was important. But it's just not too important to the degree of Goku beating Frieza. Because like I said, Cell could have got beaten like a bunch of times, bruh. It's just people were bullshitting, including Gohan. But he did. And also a myth, well, not a myth, but just niggas that just thought when Cell had his Zenkai boost, he was stronger than Gohan. No, he wasn't. This has been confirmed multiple times. Gohan at Super Saiyan 2 was stronger than every version of Cell, not including Cell Max. He was stronger than every version of fucking Cell. This was confirmed when he was, he was nerfed because of Vegeta's fuck up. He had one arm. He was still powerful enough to kill Cell, and also he was holding back so he wouldn't destroy the planet. That's all. I just wanted to say that. But this is the MVP tier list. We are done. I think. Nobody. Nobody else. Or Kami. Should I count Kami? I'll give Kami a D because he did fuse a Piccolo. I'll give him a D. But yes, everybody, that is the Cell Saga. I love talking about the Cell Saga. Even though there was fuck ups, there was a lot of conversation and a lot of historic moments that we still talk about today. We still talk about who fucked up or Vegeta or Krillin. We still talk about this because this was an iconic arc and one for the ages. This came out 30 years ago. We're still talking about it to this day. Excellent arc. I love it. This is my favorite arc in Dragon Ball, period. I love talking about this. And next will be with the Buu Saga. Thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Check out my next diamond video.